Well, hey guys, I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul to Roll. Thank you for joining me today. Listen, I want to take a look at how we did in Virgo. What a wonderful time, right? What a wonderful time to be alive. We had the new moon in Virgo, and we also had the Pisces full moon. So we did a lot of editing, and we also did some deep diving in our consciousness, combining our masculine and our feminine. But let's see what the ancestors and our spiritual team want to tell us. How do we do, guys? Well, they're reminding us to shine our light. It's time to let our light shine. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. You know, when we did the full moon in Pisces, we had an opportunity to look at ourselves, get to know ourselves better, because we combined ourselves and integrated more of our higher self into who we are. And now we understand some of our spiritual gifts. While we do have them all, we've been introduced to some. So with that being said, it's an opportunity for us to shine our light. We're moving into a place of oneness as a collective. We did all the work that we need to do with ourselves. Now we have an opportunity to bring that on a higher level as one. Honey, we just said that, spiritual gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my spiritual gifts and talents. See, that's what we did. Third eye chakra open. Reiki Healing hands open. Heart chakra open. We said this. We said that. We said that, And if you have a gift, please share it with the world. Even if you're not where you think you need to be, as far as, I talked to one of the Soulsters, Lisa. She said, honey, she wants to move to Sedona. And Lisa's moving to Sedona because she's a Reiki healer. She heals with her hands. And I would say this, if you have the ability to do that, your heart chakra is vibrating at such a high level. Because in order to heal someone with Reiki, I do believe that they need to believe, or you encourage them to believe, that they can be healed. And I've had Reiki done on me, baby. It works. Yes, we did all the studying and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a day of learning, is a learning day. But that's what we did in Virgo season. We went deep into ourselves to learn who we are, to learn our spiritual gifts. Even some of us are in school right now, in college. Or we're taking a trade school, learning to do Reiki, learning to do healing. We're learning something. But every day is a learning day. And I will say this. 2020 and 2021 was definitely a learning experience for me. It was a wake-up call, basically. And I'm pretty sure it was the same thing for you as well. But in this Virgo season, baby, we had an opportunity to edit and work on ourselves, clear out a little more space if needed. That's what we did. And you was making space for yourself. For your higher self, to be quite honest. Yes, opportunity for change. So we took the opportunity We allowed ourselves to change and move to a higher level. This is why the spiritual gifts came in, and we did the studying and learning, which allows us to shine our light. Ooh, Mother, Father, God. Basically, now that we have balanced our mind, our body, and our soul, our masculine, our feminine, and our spiritual self, nothing can stop us. Nothing. And I'll tell you but the universe knew this already about you. And if the universe knew, so did the Azazelites. Azazel. Oh, him and his troop, they knew too. And this is why they try to take you down. Or take us all down. But our spiritual protection would not allow it to happen. Honey, the only thing, and we weren't going to allow it either, to be quite honest with you. It was so much that we were going to take. And then after that, baby, it was over. Because we never gave up ourselves. We never gave up our true self. Through all the hurt and through all the pain, we never lost who we are. We did the combining, honey. And what we do, we raised our vibration to a higher level. Through the learning of, through the learning experience that we went through. Yes, we did. That's what we did. And we're moving to Libra season. Honey, that's going to be real fun. I'm going to love doing I want to do as many reads as possible. Because this is going to be about us balancing. Putting this knowledge and this understanding to work. Making it applicable in our lives. And when we do that, it becomes wisdom. But like I was saying, honey, the enemy knew who you were. And that's why the enemy sent its best workers to try to tear you down. And honey, you better best believe they was fine and sexy. With that good slick tongue that whispered in your ear, mine too. And we believed it. Until they got us right where they wanted us. And gave us the old hokey doke. But we weren't no fools. And the fact of the matter is, our higher self knew that we were there to learn. Because how are we going to be at the fifth dimension level and not know what goes on this level at the third dimension? You have to go through everything. You got to get on the front line to learn. And we was on the front line. Honey. And that's the truth. That's the truth about it all. I heard it saying God had to dig deep in you because you stand very high, like a building. I said, okay, I accept that. But let's see what the ancestors have to say. Ooh, Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded in Virgo season. Third eye chakra is open, and this is about the healers. Bringing Mother Earth to a higher level. This is definitely Virgo and Capricorn and Taurus energy, but definitely Virgo energy. Third eye chakra is open. I have 2 cards here with the third eye chakra open. In fact, more than that. 3 or 4. Nothing can be hidden from us. The fact of the matter is, honey, even when years ago when we knew when the shit wasn't right? We knew that. We knew it. But we gave you the benefit of the doubt. And they knew that we would. Broken arrow. It says embrace the energy of peace. And with the spiritual gifts and the healing, this is what we did. We healed this. And when we get to Sagittarius, you'll see why. Honey, they gon' well, some of us we all gonna reap what we sown, okay? But some of us is gonna have some bad fruit. They got bad seed. You got me? But we have traveler. Move in a new direction. Who's moving? Somebody's moving. Are you moving out? Well, we already talked about Miss Lisa, the Reiki healer. She's moving to Sedona. And I believe, I don't want to tell her business, but I'm thinking it's going to be at the first of next year, maybe around April. She's going to, if she hasn't moved already, she's definitely going to have that decision made. Because we all know who we are. Only thing is, if we are moving, make sure that you take time to understand where you're moving. Do all the work. Do all the legwork. Do this, because this is under study and learning. But I've been to this place, Sedona. It's teeny tiny, but the energy. Oh. But you know what? We are definitely moving to a place where this is the way the entire world is going to be. I know we can't see it now, but listen, when we were in 2020 and 2021, honey, we couldn't see ourselves where we are now. Because it was effed up. I'm telling you. It was crazy. And I know I'm getting personal here because we're all friends, right? My job, I work in the deep public all over the country, and it was shut down everywhere. Anyway, that's the past, and we're gonna let that go. Let's move on. That's for me. I gotta remind myself, honey, we ain't there no more. Let's pull some moon cards. I love the moon cards because I like to see who up in whose business. And we have a Capricorn. Ooh, baby Capricorn said take a reality check. And I think this is more about not being afraid, understanding the work and the study and the learning that you put into this, understanding your spiritual gifts, and do shine your light. So don't be afraid to take charge to do this. And also we need to find out when this full moon in Capricorn is going to be. Oh man, Capricorn is showing up. Wow. And this is what we just said. Leave the past behind. I'm a Capricorn, and that is definitely for me. I read myself. My higher self said, boo. Leave that stuff back there. Because you know what? We can't change anything. So why should I allow it to hold me back? But I tell you this. Sometimes I do take a look back. Oh, just to make sure. Just to do, I'm a Capricorn, so I got to see where that line is and where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And Leo's coming in to say, be humble. We're just going to say, and we have Cancer, let your fears dissolve. And that's with this here. If you're going to do something, do it. Let nothing hold you back. Let nothing hold you back. Reveal what needs to be seen. let your light shine, right? Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio season's gonna be wonderful too. Honey, it's about death and rebirth. I don't know what they say and think it through, but I don't know, Gemini there. I don't know what they're going to be telling us because, see, we still got to get through Libra. We still got to get through Libra. But here, we've done the studying. We've did the work. It's time to let our spiritual gifts shine and open our hearts for opportunity and change. And, because with this whole balancing of the Mother, Father, God, it raised our whole vibration to a whole new level. We're guardians. We're earth angels. Honey, we're travelers. I'm talking about I'm talking about, the Sedona move. Honey, we move from universe to universe. But we'll find out. Who knows? We'll get the information. And they should be coming in the form of dreams. Channeling, even meditation. Yeah, 3 of Wands. It's time to take action. Looking beyond the horizon. Talking about making a move. Absolutely. Oh, the Sun card's coming in to shine on us, heal us. And let your light shine. Oh, yeah. And letting the inner child out. I mean, that child is stark naked. This is what the universe wants you to just be, like a butt naked baby running around showing off. Because of the work and the studying and the learning that we've all done. Honey, we raise our vibration. Baby, it's time, honey. Well, we talked about Scorpio, death and rebirth. We talked about it. And sometimes we need to let this happen to help move us to a higher level. And when we're talking about traveling, some of us need to let things die so we can get the hell up out of there. Not literally, but it could mean that someone probably lost someone. I mean, I completely understand. I have. That's very close to you. But with that being said, the universe is saying, okay, now it's time to move in a new direction. That doesn't mean forget anything. But it does mean that, they have moved to a whole new place. And like I said about our friends who left us during COVID, they went to the other side to petition and to fight for us on a different level. Meanwhile, we're doing the same thing here. And some of them were absolute wanderers from the 5th dimension already. And they came here and saw things were gonna... They was like, I'm gonna go ahead and check on out and go back and do what I do best. Which is, in the cosmos. And I mean, I understand. So, if you want to correct me on that, you're more than welcome. I take all comments. You can comment. Well, we do have the 10 of Cups coming in with this reality check here. Family, love, happiness. This is, I keep telling you, this is what I see coming. And I do see it around. It's going to be moving in Libra season, right? But it's going to be understood, and everybody's going to say what they need to say to have it all understood by Sagittarius and also Capricorn. And some people are going to be getting married in the spring here. Yeah, it's coming together, celebration, 3 of Pentacles. Yes, working together. Soul family coming together, being one. Oh, shoot, with this death card here. What's going on? Okay, so we have be humble in Leo. And then you got the Five of Wands here. What's going on with this Five of Wands? Talk to me. Well, okay, so, well, with this Mercury retrograde that we're clearly in, if you've been receiving calls or anything like that, ooh, excuse me, you've been receiving calls or anything like that from 2 or 3, maybe, I mean, your exes, because, I'm going to tell you this. When you shared those intimate moments with them, even if it's just sitting up watching TV, your energies was, what's the word that I want to use? Your energies was going in and out of each other. And they, you probably imprinted on them, and as well as them on you. And they can sense the very fact that you've moved to a high level. And the Five of Wands could be their anxiety, them not being very nice to themselves, in secret, crying in their own hands, looking in the mirror, honey, slapping themselves in the mirror for letting you slip away. I didn't even understand why they did it. Honey, because that Azazel spirit moved on them. And couldn't get to you because we're untouchable. Honey, they try to get us. They really do. Even family, work, especially work. Honey, they can see when there's something about you that you have in you that they don't have in them. And it's incredible how people act. But that's neither here nor there, so that's a conversation for another time. But I will say this. Virgo season has definitely allowed us the ability to raise our vibration, preparing us to shine our light. Because now we understand, after the studying and learning, our spiritual gifts gave us the opportunity for change, balancing our Father, our Mother, Father God. We are not only earth guardians, but we're earth angels, guarding the love and light of this earth. That's why we were sent here. Because we are travelers. Never forget to leave the past behind. And check yourself. The Capricorn say. And we'll have this whole death in Scorpio and rebirth, like the phoenix, which is always necessary. Because we do have to allow our fears to dissolve as we think it through. And as we're thinking, some things will be revealed that needs to be seen. But the fact of the matter is, we did the work. Now it's time for harvest. Well, I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and always leave a comment. Because when we know together, we grow together. I'm Cleo. I'll read you later.